What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today we got Brendan's Ford Focus ST here, getting the oil change, getting some love. This isn't the topic of the video. The topic of the video is the transmission. Got some good news, as you can tell by the title of the video, but we're gonna do this oil change real quick. We got some AMS oil here, boosted 5W30, 6 quarts. I believe it takes 5.7, you said? 5.7 quarts. So I have a little bit left over. And I have one extra bottle from my leftover oil change with the AMS oil, so probably just pour it in there. It'll barely be over. If anything, maybe even pour just a full 6 quarts, because 0.3 is really not a lot. So we'll see when ever we start pouring it back in. Got the oil drained. Just gotta refill the car back up now. It was decently dark and still pretty hot. I let it drain for let it cool down for 30 minutes, but it's like almost 100 out here today, so it's not really gonna cool down that quick. Gonna fill the oil back up now, and then that should basically be it. We got the new filter on down there. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. And then that should be done. Check the fluid level, obviously, let it run, make sure it's not leaking, and then we'll get on to the transmission news. And spills a whole quart.
Don't be spilling it though, because
Absolutely terrible.
527.
I love the way they package these things, like, you know, like every other oil change. It has to be tuned like that, because if it got the car running, doesn't look like it's leaking, everything should be good. She's a little dirty, she's a little love, a little wash, but my guy, you need to, you know, lower her, put her, fix this little gap.
I got some Fortunatos coming in with some Worky Motion CR Kwamis.
CR Kwamis? What the fuck? What did you just say? Oh no.
They're Kwamis, bro.
For sure. So we're gonna let it idle for a couple minutes, check the level again, and then if we need to add some more, then we should be good. Bye, baby. Wow. A little turbo flutter. Bye bye. So now the news on the transmission. I found, was it Idaho or Ohio? I found the rest of the swap, everything else I needed, on Facebook Marketplace from a company called Go Fast Tuner Parts. All this stuff finally came in the mail. I had it delivered to my work because it was cheaper to ship it to a business than like a personal address, just because it's a heavy package. I got texted from one of my coworkers that it came in, so I'm probably gonna go pick that up later today, and then we'll have the full swap. I ordered the clutch from MA Performance, MAP Performance. I don't know if MA Performance or MAP Performance. I'm not sure. I'll have the link down below of the clutch I bought. But I got the clutch and lightweight flywheel from them. It's like the Pro Light flywheel. It's supposed to be like 3 or 4 pounds lighter. So I'm waiting on that in the mail. And then the STI harness is pretty much plug and play, except I think one plug. So you need the iWire conversion kit. That was like 70 bucks. Wasn't too expensive, but it's just a little conversion plug, a little short wire that you need to make everything work basically electronically. They're in California, SoCal, not too far from me, but I just didn't have time to pick it up, and it was only $5 for shipping, so I'm not really too worried about that. So that is the news for the transmission side of things with Rose. She'll be back up and running soon. The next clip, I'll probably be picking up the transmission stuff, and you guys can see it, and then we're going to detail about everything, get it all sorted out, get everything ready for the swap, and then maybe do it this weekend. I don't know. I want to stay more updated on when it's gonna be done and like see it going down a little, because I'll be posting snippets on my socials. I'll have those linked down below. But yeah, I'm super excited. Can't wait to drive Rose. Can't wait to see what the lightweight flywheels feels like, because I guess I was reading the difference between the lightweight and like the normal one from well, it's an ACT clutch. Sorry, I didn't clarify that. It's an ACT clutch that I ordered from MAP or MA Performance. So they had the Street Light and the Pro Light flywheel. The Pro Light, the one I ordered, is apparently 3 to 4 pounds lighter, and I was reading the differences that I guess when you're shifting for higher RPMs, the Pro Light drops down the revs faster, and it kind of revs up faster too. So I'm sure we will feel a difference on shifting and all that. Yeah, haven't driven her in like a month, a little over a month. a little sad. I haven't driven it for longer before, but I definitely do want to drive it. I love driving this car. I believe the last time I picked up the camera, we were talking about going to pick up the rest of the stuff for my transmission for Rose that just came in, all the rest of the parts. I have them already, so I'm gonna be showing them off and stuff. But first, you got some soapy water here. My Toyota tire on the back right, the passenger one, the only one without a hubcap, keeps leaking very slowly. It'll last about a day before it gets to about like 20, depending on how much I fill it up. I've been overfilling it a little bit, but she's dirty, needs an oil change, and I need to figure out this leak so I don't have to deal with it during the week. I can't hear anything. I've searched for a nail a few times. Every time I fill it up, can't find anything. So I'm gonna spray this soapy water and hopefully be able to find a leak, but we'll see. I don't even think it has the soap mixed in with it. Well, the leak is right there, if y'all can see that, where the bubbling up. It's a nail. So I'm gonna take it to a tire shop right now and get it fixed up. But definitely gonna vacuum and clean this car later today because it is filthy. Shit dirty. So I'm gonna go get that patch right now and then should be good. I shouldn't have to worry about it no more. Got the tire fixed. They put like this special patch because it was close to the sidewall, but it wasn't right on the sidewall. So it's kind of like 50-50 on if it would be patched or not, but should be good, should hold. I also came to Walmart and I'm leaving right now. I came to get an oil and oil filter. They only had the filter every time since like the gas prices and everything have been going up. Every time I go to get oil from Walmart, they haven't really had any. I don't know, I don't think there's a correlation or anything, but I have noticed that. And also, like in the last video I was saying, prices have gone up for like the oil and pretty much everything in California. Prices have gone up. So I'm gonna run to AutoZone, get the oil. I only need a 5-quart jug because it takes like 4.5 I think, or 4.7 if I remember correctly. The reason I always go to Walmart though, just for oil for this car, like Mobile One or Valvoline and stuff like that, is it's cheaper. AutoZone or like any other place I've found is more, not like way like drastic, but a couple dollars more. So I usually go to Walmart. That's why I went there for the oil. So we got the filter, go pick up the oil, stop at McDonald's for iced coffee because my dad wants one, and then also I'm gonna just get one since I'm getting one for him. And then oil change, tires good. Later tonight I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna vacuum it when I get home too while I'm doing the oil change, and then also show off the transmission parts. And I'm buying an Xbox controller because I've had a broken one for the longest time and I'll be wanting to play because I'd be bored sometimes. So that's on the list for today. That's the schedule. Got my ice caramel coffee here, letting the car cool down. I'm gonna vacuum it. We're gonna do the oil change, and then I'm revealing all the stuff over there for the STI swap and whatnot. If you guys see the clutch already, we'll get into more detail about that in like 30 minutes. My poor Bubba, he's barking because my dad didn't take my sister to practice how to drive and he wants to go with them. He hates not going places when we leave. Look at him. Are you sad, Bubba? They left without you, huh? Oh, so mean. He wanted to go so bad. Got the oil all filled up. If you're wondering why the hubcaps are off, I almost forgot to do it myself. So we got the tires rotated, got the oil changed, oil filter, everything on. I'm torque everything down for the lug nuts, turn it on, let it run for a little, and then we should be good. Make sure it's not leaking or whatever. It has a slight leak on the plug. I changed like the little gasket, but it's like a slow leak. It barely leaks, and every time I change the oil, it's not like it lost a lot. I filled it up with the whole 5 quarts right now, just because the extra half quart shouldn't really matter. So and like I've been stacking them over there with the extra half quarts it leaves over, so I figured I might as well just start putting the 5 quarts in. Shouldn't hurt it. It's not like a crazy extra amount. I'm gonna turn it on, back it up, make sure it's not leaking like crazy, and then I'm gonna lay that stuff out and explain the trans situation, and then we should be good to go. Get this thing a wash. Oh my god, it's so hot in here from just sitting. Get this thing a wash and go get my Xbox controller. Back it up to like right there. Leave it running. Sure it's not leaking. Looking good so far. It'll probably have a drop there in like 5 minutes from like the slight leak, but should be good. This is gonna be like the end of the video. I'm gonna do explaining real quick on what I got and what I still need. Everything else for the daily's done. Tire rotation, fix the flat, all that good stuff. So in the last video we talked about the trans. I picked this up 2019, 20k miles, if you guys didn't know or watched that video. And then I got the harness right here off an old one from a 2017 from the guy I bought it from, because apparently if you take this sensor out, I don't know about these two sensors, but if you take this sensor out, I believe it's a temperature sensor, he said it's pretty much useless to use again. So I didn't want to take it out of this one and try to replace it, because I don't have the plug ends like I explained in the last video, or this one. So I just bought the whole harness, and then I could cut everything up as I need to, like just cut the plug ends off, strip this down so I can see the wires, and then just solder the wires together so I have a working harness for that one. So that's that. Wire harness. This is an iWire Subaru conversion, because the WRX main like plug for the like the ECU, I believe it comes off of like the main harness part where it branches off, is different. So this converts the STI to the WRX one, so like your reverse camera and everything pops on like it should, revert like the lights, whatever. Got the shifter linkage, so the full shifter assembly for the car, so that should be good. Starter, clutch fork, and then the slave cylinder or master cylinder, whatever it's just called, I forgot. So we got that. Starter is off the another 2019 with 20k miles, as they said. And then over here, drive shaft, differential, both off of 2019 20k miles, as they said. So the differential and the STI match in miles and year. I just lucked out on finding a differential that had like basically the same miles, so that should be good, because I heard you have to get the same year differential for like the gearing or something. I don't know how true it is, but I just got the same year just to be like safe. And then over here we got the clutch, the bearing, little bearing right here, the throwout bearing, and then we got the clutch underneath here. It is a ACT heavy duty or heavy street duty or something like that, basically a stage 2, good for up to 515 like torque. So that should be good. I'm only at like 350 torque, no, 315 torque and 275 horsepower right now to the wheels. So even if I add E in a front mount, we should be good. I got the Pro Light flywheel. It's supposedly 4 pounds lighter than stock. One of my friends had it. He said it like makes a little bit of noise just because of all the clutch and everything. So we'll see about that. So that's basically everything, almost. They forgot to ship out the 4 axles. So I'm waiting on the 4 axles, and then also like the little pitch mount piece right here and the little hose. So just like this hose, the pitch mount, and there's like a little ground wire or a little red wire, and then that's basically it. That's all that I'm missing. So we're just waiting on that in the mail. It should be coming up Monday. It is Sunday, so it should come tomorrow, as the tracking label says, a tracking number. Oh, and then we got this little this is like the rod for like the clutch fork that rests on, like goes in there between these two things for like everything. So that is pretty much it. no more explaining to really do, just everything I got, things I still need, the 4 axles and the small stuff for the transmission. Once that comes in, I could solder everything to that harness, and then everything should be ready to go and put in. And that's pretty much all I need. The only other thing I need is the gear oil, which is not too hard to find. I could buy that whenever I get ready, basically, to install everything. And then see, gear oil. Oh, and then the main like clutch, like not the clutch but like the pressure plate. I believe it's the, like, it goes the flywheel, the clutch, and the pressure plate. I think that's how it goes. If I'm wrong, I haven't done this in a long time, but that takes, I believe, 9 bolts to bolt to the flywheel, compared to the WRX one where it's 6 on like the pressure plate to the flywheel. I need to go to Subaru and buy like 3 extras, but I'll probably just buy a whole nother 9, like just a brand new set, just to get them, just so they're all brand new. But that is pretty much it. The 4 axles, the little pitch mount, the wire or whatever, and then the gear oil. I'm just waiting on that. So everything's moving along slowly. The next video will probably be me with everything, and then I'm gonna be soldering like the harness, getting everything like fully ready. The next video will probably be like the STI, like the STI drivetrain is ready, or blah 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 or whatever. So slowly but surely, it's been a little over a month, probably like a month and a half since the car went down. So can't wait to get it back up, can't wait to start driving it again, feel the new clutch, feel how it changes everything, what the STI drivetrain feels like, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna go wash up, and then we're gonna run to GameStop, buy my new controller, and then wash the car. Just, you know, a little quick video, maintenance day for the daily. I feel like I do a lot of maintenance days on different cars, oddly enough. But that'll be it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like down below, subscribe. Always remember to be you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Right before I end this video, we're at the wash, gonna wash Mia, and I got my controller, the new Series 2. It's been out for a while, but it's new to me. So I had the Series 1 before. There's slight differences. The guy was telling me he likes it better than the Series 1, just for the small things. So can't wait to try it out, can't wait to play Xbox. Haven't played in so long, and I really just have moments where I just want to play and, you know, feel like a kid again. So can't wait to do that. Oh, I just dropped my phone, RIP. But let's get rose washed, go home and play some games.